The class we're going to be teaching at the conference is to expose the realities of what really takes place and transpires in real-world engagements. Try and put some emphasis on the human dynamic side and explore more of the psychological side and try and show some relevance to the unconventional and compromised situations that a lot of police officers, particularly canine officers, find themselves in. My background in firearms training started while I was active duty in the Army. I was a small arms instructor as an additional duty. I'm an Arizona Post NRA certified firearms instructor, federally certified firearms instructor, former SIG Arms Academy instructor. I've been training law enforcement and military organizations and private security organizations as a private consultant, as well as through my own company for, gosh, since 1992. Well, there's always those exceptions as far as training programs. There's those departments that are very dynamic, that are very progressive, but it seems to be the bulk of the departments out there still relegated to flat range training at set distances on one-dimensional targets. They're not big fans of force-on-force training. And when they do go out to use force-on-force training, a lot of them tend to use it to where it's not the most effective method of training. It just becomes more of a fun day. The biggest problem, if you're going to relegate it down to a problem, is the reliance on archaic training methods and believing that those methods are designed to help you persevere or prevail in an actual gunfight. A lot of us have been involved in incidents on the road, and a lot of us have come out of those incidents unscathed or minimally injured, but we don't tend to critically look at those because nobody got hurt except maybe the bad guy. But, I mean, did we win because of our training, or did we win because of the lack of training on the part of the bad guy? And I think we need to change that into where we're actually training for what really takes place, what really transpires during an actual engagement, all the dynamics, trying to hit all the senses. I mean, if you're in a career field where, like a dog handler, you've got one hand that's generally occupied unless the dog's off the lead, well, then we should be training for that circumstance alone. And a lot of officers aren't just uniformed officers in duty here. I mean, we do a multitude of tasks in the course of our day. So we don't train for those. We don't train for incidents that take place from those benign situations.